Hi, Patrick Kearns here from tennisbusinessmanagement.com, and today we're talking about to-do lists. Everybody has one, everybody works with one, and one of the things that you've got to be able to do is you've got to be able to learn how to manage your to-do list. And so within that, you got to kind of understand how each person works. I know that for myself, I'm a morning person, so I'm going to knock out as much stuff as I can. I know other people that are, they do better work in the evening, so they're going to knock it out. So understand whether you're a morning person or whether or not you're an evening person, or how you're going to get your work done. As a tennis pro, one of the things that you run into is throughout the course of your day, you're always interrupted. And so, it's really tough to knock out major projects. So the first thing that you got to be able to do is you got to try to knock out 3 of your to-do list items by 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So you got to figure out how, between the time you come in the morning until the time in the afternoon, you've got to try to knock out 3 things throughout the course of that 3 or 4 hour time period, whether you get into work at 8 or 9 or whenever you get in, but you got to try to knock out 3 things before noon. Once you hit into the afternoon, what you've got to be able to do is you've got to kind of work with speed as to what you can get done in a quick amount of time. So if you only have a half hour to get something done, you've got to be able to knock out 2 or 3 things maybe to be able to do that. Work on your email, knock out that type of stuff. I know for myself, I try to do all my email between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And that's when I'll go through and I'll try to knock down as many things as I can through email. The third thing that you want to be able to do is for your big projects. Anytime that you have a big project, try to be able to bring those into smaller tasks and be able to work your way through it. So if you've got like your newsletter that you're working on and you know that you're not going to be able to do it all at one time, spend 3 or 4 days working on it and do it in 15 to 20 minute increments. As a tennis pro, you're time sensitive, so you're constantly working within your time periods. So you've got to make sure that you manage your time well. And over the course of an 8 or a 10 hour day, depending on how many hours you're working, if you're working on the court 6 to 7 hours a day, that only leaves you with maybe an hour and a half actual time that you work between lunch and being interrupted throughout the course of the day talking to members. So you got to be able to learn to manage your time. So remember the 3 things of try to finish 3 things before noon, sequence for speed, try to get things done all in a quick amount of time, and then working your way into small, little projects to be able to handle a big project. That's all I have for today. Thanks again for watching, and look forward to working with you next week. Thanks.